Welcome back to hemorrhoids.net. This is kind of my video portion or video summary review of the Advent Vega. I'm currently writing the full review on the website hemorrhoids.net, so please do head there for the full thing. This will try and be as kind of a quick summary and let you see it in action as well. To sum up the hardware, it's a good build quality feel to it. It's a sturdy device. It's about 700-750 grams, so it feels pretty good. On the one edge there we have the power on button, the orientation lock switch, and the back button, volume rocker, headphone input. This, I like it, but it gets annoying. So there's a little magnet, there's little metallic bits on there, and there's magnets obviously, because it snaps back into place, which is just kind of clever, but at the same time it's kind of annoying. If you happen to have a cable in one hand, you're holding the device and then you're trying to open it to, or even just there, look. If you don't get the other finger in the way to stop it clipping back shut. Anyway, in there we've got the micro SD slot, the USB connector, and the HDMI, and then the power slot at the bottom. And apparently it's ready for some kind of a dock on the base of it there. We have a front-facing camera at the top there, and if you see it, 1.3 megapixel. Now I have hacked this with Motoco's rooted ROM, and I've got ADW XE, is it called? Launcher on there rather than the stock that comes with it. I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't, because for the review you want to know what it's like coming out of the box, and I generally just, I can't bear them when they're not very good. So I mean, as you can see, it's a very slick, fluid movement. If I bring in the app drawer, it's, you know, it's nice and smooth. The main sort of issue I have with it is the viewing angle. Let me open a tweet down, that's where I sort of noticed it the worst. And I go up right now. I don't know how this is going to show on the camera, but the viewing angle is just terrible. I mean, it's not looking so bad there. It's more about when you get close to it, I suppose, and the darker colours. You know, I can't get that to show as grey. It's kind of shimmery, and I just think the screen itself comes across as quite a cheap element of the whole device, which is a shame, because most of the rest of it comes across as quite sturdy. Let me show you some of the apps in action. So I'll show you, for example, Spotify, which I accidentally subscribed to recently. I can show you this. Well, show you the speaker with this. That's not too bad. It's kind of just one speaker, one in there. As you would sort of half expect, it's not fantastic. It's not going to fill a room with music, but you know, you can clearly hear that. It's if you're listening to podcasts or anything like that. There we go. So it's nice and fluid. It's got a good speaker. The screen, when you look at it head on, or if I open up a web page, that screen actually looks great. So I look at it right now. That looks fantastic. Go to Amazon.com. I didn't want .com in a minute. That's a plugin, a faulty plugin I seem to have that comes out. So I mean, that looks great and it browses great. I can slide through nice and easy. It's very fluid. And if I decide to go and look at something, you know, it is very slick. It's just the screen that disappoints me. Everything else, the processor, the fluidity, the sensitivity of the screen is great. I mean, the only one problem I get is sometimes well, apart from how big it is for typing, so it's quite hard to type sideways, you generally have to go portrait. It seems almost overly sensitive in that I somehow end up getting 3 or 4 key presses when I only wanted one, and it causes some issues in that way. But all in all, if you just generally want to be checking your emails, browsing the web, checking Facebook, you know, I'll show you how good Google Maps looks, multi-touch works. You know, the screen then, like now, it looks fantastic. So you know, in the review that I'm writing on the website, I'm a bit conscious that I've been quite negative about a lot of different things. Wi-Fi, when you turn the power off, it cuts off your Wi-Fi. So if you're listening to a radio app streaming the radio for you, it's gone. If you're hoping to get notifications about your emails while the device is off, it's not going to happen. It's got no connection. So things like that. There's no home button or menu button. So the menu button is up in the corner there. Look. And the home button is up there. But that means you can't hold home down. If I'm holding home down on here, it gets me my screen selections. So there are a lot of restrictions. It's not as polished a device as the Galaxy Tab, by no means, not even close. But I spent all of last night using it. I sat in front of the TV watching the football, American football, and you know, I was browsing through pages, doing some shopping, checking some YouTube bits and pieces, checking TweetDeck, checking my emails, and it is a fantastic device for. Well, I mean, I paid $240 because of a £10 voucher on Currys. It is a great device. If it's the right device for you, I couldn't tell you. If you want one that's a bit more mobile, definitely want the Galaxy Tab. If you want a slightly more polished device, you probably want the Galaxy Tab. If you want this screen size, I think at this point this is probably the tablet to get. But it does come with restrictions. It took a lot of hacking for me to be able to get the market on here. Well, it's not a lot of hacking, but it wasn't the easiest thing to hack. I had all kind of problems with USB drivers and such. But it is a very slick tablet. You know, as negative as I might have been in my review on hemorrhoids.net about the hardware and different things that bugged me, it is still a very nice slick device. So, like I say, come and read the whole review though. hemorrhoids.net. Follow at hemorrhoids on Twitter. If you want to follow me, because I'm often talking gadgets and tech and stuff, my Twitter is at AndyCR15. That's it. Thank you very much.